Hello everybody and welcome to episode 61 on the ManniCraft server with Black Dog Z. Alright, so today we're going to be building a tank. I'm not going to tell you what that tank is for, and we've already kind of gotten it started, and I'll explain that all in a minute. The other thing I wanted to let you know is that because of the fact that I can't remember his name all of a sudden. Thor, that's it. Because Thor's not going to be able to make it on the server, as I stated at the end of last episode, we're going to be doing 2 draws today. Now, the thing I'd like to let you know is that I've actually previously recorded this entire episode, and I got about halfway through the project I was working on, so you guys are going to be missing a little bit, but you've seen me build a tank before, so that's not really a big deal. The thing that you guys are missing is who won. So I did the actual things, and if you want to see them, I can post part of the episode just so that you guys have them. But unfortunately, they're not going to be in this episode. So let me know if you guys actually want to see those results, because I do have them recorded, and I can go ahead and post them here as long as I can get them to edit properly. So the winners are actually going to be Osh Mayan A99. Again, that's Osh Mayan A99. And I'll actually spell that out here at the bottom, just in case I'm pronouncing that wrong. Osh Mayan 99. So, as I show it there, that is the winner of the first draw. The second draw, and oh no, how'd you get in here? Alright, so as I was saying, the second draw is Don Ballo. Ballo, I don't know exactly how he has it pronounced, but that is who won the second one. Alright, so what I'd like both of you to do is, if you watch this episode, you have 2 days to go ahead and send me a private message on YouTube. Alright, you send me a private message on YouTube letting me know whether or not you want to join the server, and if you want to join, we'll go ahead and we'll set everything up and we'll get you on here for a couple of episodes, and if everything works out, you'll receive a permanent invite to the server, meaning that you'll get to play for free where others are going to have to donate. Now, the one thing I do want to let you know, everybody, like I said a few episodes ago, we did win a brand new server. Now, we're not playing on it yet. This server's a little bit smaller. As you can see, it's still got plenty of RAM and things like that, but the new server is going to have a lot more than the old one. So, we're going to be opening it up for donations. So, basically the way it's going to work is, if you want to leave a donation, you'll be able to get on the server. And the reason that we're doing donations is because we want to make sure people are serious about it. We want to make sure that people actually want to play on the server. They're not just going to come here to grief. And unfortunately, we've seen before when we opened up the server to the public once previously, that if you just do a public open server, people have a tendency to come on and destroy stuff and things like that. So, because of the fact that we are lacking some permissions, like rollbacks and things like that, we're only going to be doing a whitelist server via donations. Now, I don't know if it's going to be one time. I do believe it's, I think we have it set up so it's like a donation every 6 months to get on the server. And of course, that's because the server's going to reset about there every 6 to 8 months. And so basically, you'll get one single iteration of the server. Now, of course, it won't count if you get on before we reset the server. So like, say you get on now. We're looking at resetting the server at some point in the future. We're not going to kick you out at that point. No, we're going to let you play through the entire next server, and then you'll have to donate again. That's the way we're looking at running it. I think I know how we got in. I forgot about that. Do I have some wood? We're just going to cover that up for now. Alright. So, that is basically what we're looking at doing for the server donations. Let's go ahead and get started on what we wanted to build. So we're just going to take these out, and we need to find tank. So let's go ahead and bring up tank. So, we've already got all of the iron tank walls that we needed. Now that's just 4 iron plates makes 4 iron tank walls. Real simple. We need some iron tank valves, probably 4 of those, so that should be fairly simple to make. Let's go ahead and do that now. I do believe there might be some, yeah, there's some bars in here. So you put your bars like so. Oh, I missed. Put your plates like so. And I don't have a lever. Wow. I think that is the first time in a long time I have not had a lever. And I have no cobble. Any cobble in here? No. Any cobble in here? No. Any in here? No. You know where there is cobble? Right behind me. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get that built. Alright, so it'll just be one moment here. We're just going to build this for you, and we'll go ahead and head downstairs and get that put together as soon as we can. Alright, so we'll just go in here. Alright, and there we go. Our iron tank valves are made. Kind of got them backwards, but hey, what do you do, right? So now the other thing we need is iron tank gauges, which is glass panes and iron plates. Now, I don't know. Do we have any glass panes? I thought we did. We got 6 glass panes. That's it. Okay. Do we have any... Why am I looking in there for glass? There's hardened glass. There's some more hardened glass. Some more glass panes, and... some more glass panes. So now how'd that go again? That was glass panes on the outside and in the middle. So, like that. And then iron plates like that. So we'll start with 20. I think we'll need more than that, but we'll start with 20 and see if that's enough. So I'll show you our tank here that we've been working on. I always hate getting over here. There's our tank. As you can see, it is massive. So we're going to go ahead and put some tank gauges on here. Tank gauge, tank gauge, tank gauge. Nope. Tank gauge. Gauge, 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 gauge. Gauge, gauge, gauge. Oh, I'm not close enough. Alright. How many more do we need? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Minus 4, so we need 16 more. And then we'll decide where we want our valves. Alright, so I think that was in this one. Oh, we need to make more glass panes here first. And then like that. And like that. Now that's more than we need. But never a harm in making too much, because we're planning on making more tanks anyway, and so we're going to need them. Alright. So let's go ahead and grab those. Kind of wish I didn't make it 4x4 on the inside, but what you gonna do about it? I don't even know if this will work at this size, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6. I don't know if that'll actually work, or if I'm gonna have to make it deeper. Well, let's find out. We'll go ahead and put a tank gauge here, and a tank gauge here. And it doesn't work. Alright, so as you can see, we're gonna have to make this bigger. I wouldn't have guessed that we would have had to make it bigger, but apparently we do. And the way we do that is we change it to a 7 by 7 by 7 tank. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it is 7 tall, which is perfect. Now I'm going to destroy those. And I'm actually going to destroy these ones too. Alright, so that got us a few more iron tank walls. Okay, we're going to have to dig this out one. Oh. Alright. Hate having to dig things out, but sometimes you gotta do it. Kind of hoping this would be the proper size, but apparently I can't count. So you guys are pretty much going to let me watch the entire... Really? Okay, so that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deep. So we're going to have to make it deeper too. I didn't actually mean to kick this out. Alright, so... Oops. So this is about the largest Railcraft tank you can build. So just so that you guys are aware of that, they don't get any bigger than this. I don't believe they ever built a 9x9 tank. 7x7 was the biggest that they did. I know that there were requests for a 9x9 tank, but I don't know if they ever put one in. Alright. Well, it looks like we're going to run short on materials. Yeah, we definitely ran short on materials, that's for sure. We're just going to dig up the corner here. And we'll go make up some more. Alright. I want this one, I want this one. Alright, so the rolling machine is going to make us some more of those. And how many more do we have in here? Oh, wrong one. This one, I believe. Oh, we still have a few. Should be able to at least do that. Make a couple of those. And then we just got to wait for the glass. Okay. We're going to need 32 panes, I think. Should hopefully get us enough. And then there. Alright. Can never go into the right one when I need to. 24. Alright. We'll head down here and just finish up our tank. And there's one more item I want to craft before I let you guys go, so hopefully we'll have time for that. Looks like we will. So it's always nice because it's a new item, never been crafted here before, and honestly probably one of the first times on most servers. It is a fairly new item that I happened to realize that we had. I didn't even realize it at first. Alright. So now this is a 7x7 tank. So we can now put valves here. And here. Need a little bit more glass. 6 more to be exact. Now, I could have used regular tank walls to finish it off. I did have enough for that because I'm missing 8 pieces off of it. But I want it to look nice because that's a big thing. If you're going to be building, there's no point in not making it look nice. Oh, wait, I got to make more panes. It is a little bit more work, but there's no point in half-assing it, as it were. If you're gonna half-ass 2 things, you might as well just whole-ass 1 thing. And so yeah, that's actually a quote from a movie, and I want you to tell me where you've heard it before, because it's a quote from, actually, more specifically, a TV show. So if you've seen it before, let me know. It is currently on television, so it's not an old quote or anything like that. Alright, now in theory, place this block and get unstuck, and we have a tank that holds 5,448 buckets. 5,488 buckets. That's a lot of buckets. Alright, so we have our tank. The other thing that I need to quickly do going to quickly dig around it. And only too high for now. I will dig this out completely. But I just want to be able to get around it. There we go. And of course now monsters will spawn in this room, so we got to make sure that we light that up. So let's go get some torches. Now when it comes to torches, you'll find those in the vanilla blocks area. Vanilla/Railcraft. I guess we could put the extra Railcraft stuff in here, can't we? There we go. So now the thing I like about tanks is the fact that you can sit there and you can crack them open, change them. So if you want to add a valve or something, you can. There's nothing against it. So they actually remember how much was in them based upon the center block there where I put that valve at the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and light this up. Because we want to make sure monsters aren't going to spawn. And there we go. We have a tank. So now the other item I wanted to build, and this is going to take a little bit of work, is called a Tesseract. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at the Tesseract, which I've never built one before, and we are going to build a liquid Tesseract. Okay? So let's take a look. So if we just type in Tess, you'll see there's an energy Tesseract, a liquid Tesseract, an item Tesseract, a Tesseract frame, and an unattuned Tesseract. There's also some random other stuff. So, the one we're planning on building is the liquid Tesseract. Now, in order to build this, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need copper, we're going to need silver, we're going to need tin, and we're going to need a pneumatic servo and an unattuned Tesseract. To get an unattuned Tesseract, you have to build a Tesseract frame and fill it full of molten ender. Now you can understand why I haven't built this till now. We've had very, very limited ender until now. So this is just tin, diamond, and hardened glass. So that's actually really easy to make. We have most of it right here. Tin, hardened glass, and diamonds. Now, the downside here is because it's a transportation system, you actually can't just build one. You need one for each end. That's right, one for each end. Which means that you have to build two. So, there we go. We now have two of them. And if we take a look in here, there shouldn't hopefully be... Oh, there is. There's currently this stuff in here. So we have to empty that out. The easiest way to do that is to build cans. So we'll just take 24 cans. How much? Oh, I guess we only need one can, eh? And we're actually going to need to make more. So 2 plus 4. So 6 more. I do believe it's going to be 6. We'll put 2 more in the magma crucible, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so I need 4 more. And of course, once we're done, we can actually just empty this back in here. So, you'll see that we have exactly 1,000. It doesn't go in a can, really? So we have molten iron, molten copper, molten. Looks like it can only be used for its particular item. And so, that means we're going to have to build something with this. Why don't we build... I don't need any more energy conduits. Let's build a redstone energy cell. So, to build this frame, it's electrum, hardened glass, and a diamond. So we need to get this stuff out of here. It takes exactly 1,000 to fill up one of these. So we'll go ahead and do that. Do I have any electrum in here? I have 1 electrum. And to make electrum dust, silver dust, and gold. Gold, saltpeter, pulverized silver. We have 1 silver dust. Okay, that's not going to be enough. So let's go get some more. I definitely did not mean to do that. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and cut these up. Alright. And if I just put gold, silver, silver, electrum. Alright. So that gives me what I need there. Should have enough hardened glass in here. Yep. So let's go ahead and just fill up this cell frame. There we go. And we'll grab some ender pearls. We'll grab a stack of ender pearls. We gotta wait for this to finish. And there you go. And there's nothing in there. And now I'm actually just gonna put 1 ender pearl in. And the reason I'm only gonna put 1 ender pearl in is because I want to know exactly how much fluid that is going to be. So that is 250. We need 1,000. So we need 3 more ender pearls. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how much is in there. No, need 1 more. And we put our tesseracts in there. Now I'm probably going to actually build a lot of these guys, and the reason for that is because liquid tesseracts are actually probably really cool. So I'm probably going to build a bunch of unattuned tesseracts off screen now that you've seen how to make them, and this just gives you your unattuned tesseract. And the reason that I'm going to build those is because unattuned tesseracts are what you build all of the tesseract systems from. And so you got your item transport, you got your liquid transport, you got your energy transport. Now here's the nice thing. Item transport, 1 for 1. Liquid transport, 1 for 1. Energy transport, 75%. So you're losing 25% of your energy if you do transfer it that way. But it doesn't require any wires, which is kind of nice. And I do believe it can actually do both kinds of tin, silver. Well, I have the tin. Over here I should have silver. And silver. And what was the other thing? Copper. And then I also needed a pneumatic servo, which is just iron, iron, glass, glass, redstone. So if I go in here, I can grab a redstone. Put all this stuff away. Glass, glass. And this one should have iron. Nope, it's got silver. This one got iron? No. Well, that's another thing. Oh, wait, I have iron in my inventory. Always do things like that. I have iron right here. glass. Redstone creates my servo. Oh, I guess I gotta do that twice, don't I? Keep forgetting, we're building 2. So I need 2 servos. There we go, 2 liquid tesseracts. So, really easy now. We need some liquid piping, which I do believe is in my tool bag. Yeah, Liquid X. We're just going to head over here. Got to be more careful than that. We'll use cobble to get it there. Okay, good enough. Okay, I should be able to put down liquiduct, 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 and then stick my... I'm actually just going to stick this here because I want to put another liquiduct here so that I can do this. Alright, so now the other thing that you can put down is I'm putting down owner only, receive only, and the reason I'm doing that is because, oh yes, the other thing we want to do is we want to put that there. So this makes it so that only the owner can access the channel, this channel here. The receive only means that it only receives fuel. So that's the entire point there. And you can learn about that in, of course, the tutorials and things. It also can be disabled using a redstone signal, which is kind of cool. I don't know if it requires a redstone signal. I never did check that. There's no real space to put a redstone signal here. I guess I could put one right there. I have that. Do I have wood? I do. I can make sticks. So yeah, I'm just going to make a lever, and I'm going to put the lever right here and flick it. Now that should provide that with the redstone energy needed in order to for that to work. So now we have the receive end set up. So now we just need the sending end. Ooh, I fell in the hole. Just need the sending end set up, and then we'll be good to go. So now, unfortunately, we don't have time to set up the sending end. So I'm actually going to do that off screen and show you guys what we're doing when we get back in the next episode. All right. Have